Okay, so if we're looking at this plane, it says to shade what plane contains the point U, X, W, and that's going to be the top. Okay, that's going to be all of this one. And it says what plane contains the points T, U, and X. Okay, so if we follow that along, U, X, and then T, that's going to be this back side of the plane, and we're going to shade that one black. Okay, so that it's going to be that side is going to be shaded black. Okay, if we go to the next one, it says name the two planes that intersect the given line. So find the line. XT is going to be this back one, and that's kind of like what I was talking about in the classroom with the corners. Okay, so we got XT is going to be this back corner. So what two planes touches that line on? So if we were to look at our Kleenex box, okay, here's our Kleenex box. This is our front side of U, V, R, Q. Okay, and our line of intersection, they're talking about this very back line right here. So where it's going to touch both, what planes are going to touch both of those lines is going to be the very back side and the side side. Okay, actually I did this all whopper-jog. It's going to be this back line. Okay, so it's going to be this back side and this side. So it's going to be this back side back over here and this side over here. So we can say it's going to be the plane UXT and the plane XTS. Okay, and that's going to be this plane back here and this plane on the back wall back over here. Okay, those are the two planes that touch it. Line VW is going to be, let me erase my little picture. Line VW is going to be this line up here. So if we're looking at our Kleenex box, that's this line. And they say, well, what two planes touch that line? Okay, and this one's kind of easy to see what two planes touch that line. It's going to be this top plane, okay, all this top section, and this side section. Okay, it's going to be the side section. And so label the planes. We can say XV or XWV, and the other plane you could say is VWS. Okay. Name the lines of intersection of each pair of planes. So we got to find the planes first. So we got XVW, so that's this top plane. So I'm going to go ahead and color in this top plane. And we got UVR, so U, V, and R. So that's going to be this front plane. And where does it touch on both sides? So what this is saying is this side and this side, where are they going to meet? Where are my hands going to touch? If my hands start going in this direction, they're never going to touch. So my hands need to go up, and that touches at this corner line. And the line so happens to be UV. And you could even color some of these two different colors, and that might help you. So if you color one blue, we'll say, the top one blue. It'll help if I have my thing turned on. And the bottom one, or the side one, whatever you want to call it, the front one, green. Where do they intersect? Where does the color change from coloring both? Is at line UV. Okay, the next one says the plane TXW. So that's going to be this back side. So TXW is going to be this whole back side back here. And then we got TQS. So, T, Q, and S, that's going to be this bottom side. Okay, so where do they intersect? Where is the colors crossing? So we got the bottom side of our Kleenex box and this side of our Kleenex box. And if we look at it, my hands are touching on a corner, and it so happens to be ST. And if you look in the titles, okay, of the planes, it kind of gives you an indicator. So if you look at XWV and VR, see what they share. Well, they both have a V in them, so I know that my line of intersection has to have a V. So it's got to be something with a V in it. And in this one, you got TXW and TQS. Well, they both have a T, so my line of intersection is T something. Okay, so it's just a matter of figuring out which. Well, this TQ doesn't touch anything, and the TX only touches one, and TS touches them both. Okay, so hopefully that helped. If not, try to watch the YouTube video again. See it. You can always erase your stuff on Canvas and do it again, and do it again. Some of these topics we're going to need to spend more than one day on. Okay, and so that's where you guys have to help me. If you were still struggling even after me going over it again, you need to tell me. I don't care if I stop for one person. Okay, I think the reason I've been so successful with you is because I don't even leave one person behind. Either we're a family, we either all get it or we don't all get it. Okay, so if that means that somebody's going to get some free time because they can go through it really fast because they got it, and some people didn't, and that's okay. And some of you guys are going to struggle on the next topic, and some of you guys won't, okay? So, we're all a family. I don't believe in leaving any of you guys behind. So, if we need to do this again, you guys have to tell me that in order for me to know, okay?